and welcome to Conquering Mount Scrapmore with Brenda. I'm Brenda, and today we're going to talk to you about cutting our Dresdens as part of our case study. Now, Dresdens are a lot of fun to make, and I tend to always make too many of them, but that's okay. The palette we picked was green and whites, so the white will always be our background, well, unless we decide to change that up too, but we're basically going to be cutting, templates out of our green fabric, and we've got 2 scrap boxes full of greens and a big pile that no longer fits in the box of greens. So yeah, we've got to use green. We're being overrun with green. But first I want to talk to you a little bit about one of the channels that I have been watching for quite a while actually. It's Chris from Sew the Distance. She is doing studies of old quilts and the lessons that we can learn from old quilt or vintage quilts. You guys should check her out on her YouTube channel. I'm going to put it in the show notes below, as well as the templates for cutting out our Dresdens. But check her out. Tell her Brenda sent you. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the tools. Just right quick. This one is the Easy Dresden quilt. And this one I've had the longest. I use all the time. And I just think it's brilliant. It's so easy to use and so quick and so fast. My husband, my honey producer, which I have to laugh at every time I hear that, bought me these, and they're a little chubbier. The squared off ones are a little chubbier, and they have curved ones as well, like curved tops as well. So we'll link those into the show notes as where you can get these and the Easy Dresden. And recently, okay, and the other one with the green ones, they also come with all the rings, so to make your centers. The other one that I was very impressed with was a 15-degree ruler, and it helps you make Dresdens that are 15 degrees. Now, I haven't used this ruler yet, so I'm kind of like, this could be a lot of fun. But it also comes with its little sister, so that one, it's a little thinner, of course, than the Easy Dresden, but we're going to have some fun with playing with all of my Dresden rulers, okay? So I'm going to, like I say, I'm going to put templates for you guys below so that you know which ones we're working with or if you have to make them. If you have a template ruler already for Dresdens, don't go out and buy another one unless you're really, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to, I don't make money off these, but I will provide you guys with the links. So come on in, let's get to the cutting. Okay, so we've got some rulers here, and again, I'm going to put templates in the show notes, and you can see like these green ones, there is a large, medium, and a small, right? And, same with the flat-topped ones. There's a large, medium, and a small with these. Now, this ruler and this is not the same, right? They're different angles, because you can see from this that there's an angle sticking out over this. Let's see, can you see it right there? Right, so this is a different degree of ruler. I need 20 blades to make this into a circle, right? Where these I probably need, like, I don't know, maybe 16, or there's 8 to make a circle, right? So, I remember, just a minute, I gotta think about this. How many do I need? Hold on. 30. Okay. 20 fat quarters. Okay. So yeah, I need 20 of these. I need 20 to do this, which is okay. I mean, yeah, because they say make 20 somewhere in here, and then you make a bunch of, yeah. So you need a total of 240 wedges to make 12 squares, so that's, yeah, 20. Okay, this you need 20 blades. This, they're telling me I need 8, because the circles are saying there's 8 divisions on here, right? Like the circles that go with them, like this is the large circle, right? So it says it'll be done in 8, right? And I'm kind of like, okay. But, so, like I said, I haven't used these green ones, and I probably should. I haven't used them yet because I'm almost afraid. I'm afraid if I like them too much, I'm going to have way too much fun with them and make a whole bunch of Dresden blocks that I don't know what to do with. But that's okay. We can do that. Okay, so what I am going to show you is I'm going to show you how to cut this shape, right? And give you some tips on this and this shape. Now the other ruler is a 15-degree ruler, and it is, oh wait, is a 9-degree ruler? Yeah, these are 9-degree rulers. They're from Marilyn Doherty, and those, again, I haven't used these, but they make from a 3, well, they go, yeah, an 18-inch. They will make an 18-inch block, and this is from 9 inches to 3 inches. So this actually, they're pretty cool. These are pretty cool to work with. And because they're 9 degrees, you take your 360 divided by 9, and that's how many blades you're going to need. So, but and they cut the same way this one cuts. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Now, what I did is I already cut a strip. You iron your fabric, you cut the strip, and we're going to double them. We're going to double it because we can. We can double these. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up. Take a little time, line them up real good. Now, the choice is yours as to where you start. This measurement here is 5 inches. So I have a 5-inch strip here in front of you, and this 5-inch strip will also fit this curved one, right? Though I know it just disappeared as soon as I put it on here, right? But this one will fit on this 5-inch. Now, what you do with this, you can start this anywhere along your 5-inch. If you wanted your hole in the middle to be really big, you would put this on your 3-inch and this would be on your 8-inch. If you wanted the hole in the lip to be small, you would put your, at 0 and then just make a little circle to cover it, and at 5. But you can also do anything in between, right? So what I'm going to do, just to start this out, is I'm going to cut from this first. I'm just going to pull this away. And I'm going to flip this around. And because I've doubled it, I'm going to make 2 blades with every cut. Right? And this I would throw away, right? Because it's not big enough for anything, right? So I'm just going to pitch it. So already I have 2 blades cut for this. Now, the important part about Dresden's, this and this are straight of grain. These are on the bias, and don't pull on them, right? Because it will be bad. It'll stretch all out of shape and you won't be able to sew them together once you get all your blades cut, right? So now we'll do the curved one, and I'm going to put the curve here, and I'm just going to get little rulers here going like that, and I'm going to spin it so it's over this way. Well, that green on green sure makes it hard for you guys to see, right? So I'm going to put it like that. Okay, that's garbage. Now I'm going to get, you can either do this with your 45-degree ruler, or the smaller one is actually easier because you are going around a curve. You just take your time and you hold down and you make 1 clean cut. And now you have 2 of these blades. Now, a lot of people love doing these curved blades because they look more like a little petal and everything, and they look cute. I mean, they're cute. What you do is you sew your whole Dresden plate together, and I'm going to show you how I would handle a curved edge like that. But right now, you would just cut your blades. All you're going to do is cut your blades. And like I say, if you're cutting them from your scraps, just, have fun, cut a bunch and see where you're at, see what you like. You only need, supposedly you only need 8 to go around that template. We'll see how this goes, but And you would lay them together like this and just sew up here through this, all along here on the one, pick a side. Make sure you're not stretching this bias edge when you're sewing, right? And we'll start working on how to sew them and all the rest of this stuff on our next video. But you need to be mindful when you're cutting a Dresden. The top and the bottom must be on straight grain. So let's say you have a fabric where it's all scrap fabric, where everything is just wonky, 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 and you're trying to cut a Dresden like this. This Dresden will not work. It won't behave the same way in a ring that a Dresden cut on the straight grain top and bottom will. So be mindful of that too. So anyways, we'll hopefully you have time to learn how to make templates, and you come join us with doing our templates. Anyway, so that's it for cutting our Dresdens. It's a very fast, quick little process. So whatever you're going to do, think, well, okay, I'll cut up some scraps and just make Dresden blades. Just make the blades. Don't sew them together, because I'm going to show you a few different ways of sewing these together and putting these Dresden blades together to have some fun. So that's all what quilting is supposed to be about, is about having fun. So our next case study is going to be the next episode of this, possibly, because my husband and I have decided that we're going to add Free Pattern Friday. So we're going to start popping in just free patterns and stuff that's open source. We're going to do it in a few different sizes so you guys can play around and create and have some fun with making some blocks every once in a while when you haven't got anything else to do with your time. So we're hoping that that extra drop will give you guys some creative spark to make some more quilts and make some lovely blocks. So anyways, this is what it is. We're just start cutting your blades. Don't go too crazy cutting blades, because I tend to cut too many. I should probably say that to myself, but just cut your basic ones. And if you already have this ruler or something similar to this ruler, work with this ruler. Work with the ruler that you have. You don't have to go out and buy something else. You can work with what you have. So start cutting up a few scraps on whatever palette you decide to choose. I went white and green because I'm overrun. But anyways, it'll be fun. We'll see you next week. I hope you have a wonderful and fabulous week ahead. Okay? Take care. Bye. My husband and I would like to thank you for watching today. We're so happy about the way our channel has grown, and we just want to wish you so well in your journey along with us. Please like, share, and subscribe, and tell your friends. Now, the next thing is this quilt. We are wondering if you guys would like this quilt as a free sew along on this channel this fall, this coming fall, winter. We were kind of thinking that this one would be really fun to do. We could do it in a larger size or a smaller size, it's up to you, but this one was a lot of fun to make. And it lends itself to being hand stitched, but you can also do this on a sewing machine as well. So let us know in the comments below. Remember, share, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Okay, have a great week ahead. Bye!